Hey y'all, these are the carburetors off of my 1988 Katana 600 GSX. I think it's a GSX 600F. Rebuilding the carburetors has been sitting for about 12 years. So first thing I did, I would recommend is pulling the bowls off. This gasket is different for different years sometimes, and I thought I had a different gasket. When I pulled it off, I realized it has like this little thing here, which is different than what I thought it was. That being said, bought a gasket kit which also came with O-rings. So what you want to do is, or what I did, there's little tricks here, like this little brass thing here that the float goes in, that goes into the float. I just used some little stranded wire to shove it down there and make sure it was clear. There's this little black cap right here that comes out. Make sure that goes back in. And inside, there's a jet, which I used a thin screwdriver to get out. That one was stuck. So how I cracked it loose was I got a screwdriver that fits in there really nicely. And then what I did was I took like a small pliers. I used the channel locks. And then I grab onto it here. And as you are turning, the key here is pressure. You want to make sure you're putting a lot of pressure. In fact, if you stand the carburetors up and use downward pressure with your thumb as you're turning it with the pliers, that's a really good way to get it out. And once it cracks loose, it comes out real easy. All four of these were plugged in every carburetor. And I learned that after I had already thought I had everything clean. So I had to pull the carburetors out again to get this out. And again, for this one, I use just the stranded wire to poke it in the hole and get the debris clear. And then once it's clear, use some carb cleaner to spray through the hole to make sure that the needle valve is clear. Pulling this out is pretty easy. It's just a nice big screwdriver. Take it loose, make sure that jet's cleared. I used a paper clip. The jet's large enough to have a paper clip go through it. Can't find it now, but you know what a paper clip is. With those jets out, carb cleaner, shove the straw in there and spray it. Make sure you get flow here. When you're spraying in this one, there's two holes here. It'll spray out of this one over here on the right. This left one goes into the carburetor here. So make sure you spray this one clear, and carburetor cleaner comes out of the right hole. With this jet out, spray carb cleaner in here. And what I did was I pulled this up because that's where that needle in there closes it off. So I did this, and as I sprayed into the main jet, you can see the cleaner come through here, so you know that that's free as well. Also, if the fuel's been sitting for a while, mine was 12 years, make sure up in here where the fuel comes in, this one comes to a T here, which comes from your fuel tank through the fuel line. Make sure this area in here is clear as well. I had some gunk in there from the fuel sitting over the years. I did not separate the carburetors. If you do, people say you have to get them synced. When I put fuel in here, which I had already done, there were no leaks here, so I'm not concerned about the O-rings in here. No leaks, all good. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Other than that, the O-ring kit that I got came with two different size O-rings that looked like that it fit the, let me get this out of here. Sorry, it's taking so long. I should have got this ready. Anyway, so there's there's an O-ring here, which is pretty easy to find. Then there were two more O-rings, two different sizes to fit this one. It was the smaller of the two. I put the larger one on, and as you do this, you could see the rubber kind of move a little bit, like it's just slightly larger. So make sure you use the smaller one of the two. Other than that, good luck with your project. I'm about to put this all back together and fire it up, and let's see what happens. Good luck. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask away.